If you're having a great day, if you're having a bad day, if you need that pick-me-up, she's there. And she's there to help you succeed. She's there to remind you of your own values.
Marianne stands on the right side, whatever's right, and it's ingrained in her to do the right things and to stand up for the people that might not have a voice. And she's there to uplift you and not necessarily lead you, but guide you.
Growing in the union myself, I look to her for a lot of inspiration and, what would Marianne do and how would she lead this particular situation?
I don't think she realizes the amount of compassion, her dedication, her ability to heal with just a phone call means to people.
She was always the go-to person, and she never ever said no. It's something you can't teach, it's something you just are. And she does connect with people, and that's why she's gotten to where she has for so many years.
Marianne brings a different perspective, and she's very proud of being from the prairies.
I have a huge amount of respect for Marianne. She's someone that I can have a very heated, passionate debate, and we can come at something on two sides of the angles and not agree with each other and still walk away with respect for each other.
A very powerful woman, very knowledgeable, very passionate about the work she did in the community, in her union, and her workplace. She has changed into a phenomenal femtor. I knew it the first time I met her, I gravitated to her, but she has evolved into her role. But as far as her core values, she is still the same Saskatchewan girl, prairie girl, community at heart, organizing, volunteering, and knows that without volunteers, without communities, we as unions don't succeed and we as a community don't succeed.
Very powerful, determined, and fair. She knew what the challenges that we face. What she won't do for one member, she won't do for another member. It's either she can do it for all or she'll do it for none. I've seen the softer side of Marianne, and I've seen anger, and I've seen happy times, I've seen sad times with Marianne. She's one of my first mentors. She's always been there for me. She's not only impacted my life, she's impacted my kids' life.
Marianne has been a champion for regionalization, right? And that is something that we forget, just how important that is. Like as a younger activist or someone who has been around for maybe just the last 10 years, regionalization was always been a thing in my world of unionism. And this is something I'll take into my future leadership roles, is like to lead with integrity, to make sure what you do for one, you can do for others, to make sure you're hearing all sides of the story, to make sure that you're being fair.
Everything from picket lines to women's rights to human rights. She was kind of embodied in all of that people persona, that wanting to help, that desire to be the change is very much who she is, and it's in her every day. But there is that sense of humor and there is that humility. Very, very seldom that you see it where it embodies every aspect of a human, and it does with her. I'm grateful for having met her when I did. It helped frame who I was, where I developed, and where I've gone. And I value her friendship more than she probably realizes, the willingness to drop everything and just be there for you. It's more in the actions and what she does and how she imparts wisdom. That's the legacy, is being able to walk that talk, to not only support the members, but support beliefs and ideologies and make everyone feel valued.
Marianne's famous for the line is when you call her and you're telling her a story and she asks you, okay, what do you need and how can I help? I'm sure a lot of unionists have heard that from you. And she doesn't just say those words, she means those words. She's tenacious. She doesn't take no for an answer, but she also has a gentle side to her, which a lot of people don't see. It's always about the members first, and she really believes that, and she portrays that. A lot of people say that, but she actually lives it and breathes it. And the amount of time that she's dedicated to the union movement is phenomenal.
She really embraces her Ukraine heritage. And I've learned so much about the different traditions when it comes to not only the preparation of pierogies, the eating of pierogies, and the celebration of homebrew vodka. The Treasury Board members, the agency members, the separate employers, the directly charged locals, and making sure that the Prairies is truly represented. Marianne, you've given so much to the union, to PSAC, to agriculture, as a component, as a regional vice president, as an REVP, and I know you put your heart into it and you're very passionate.
She's actually very warm and she can be very, very caring. And that you don't see maybe as the union boss. And you know about the work she's done with NASHI, the charity that she works with. You realize that there's a big heart in there too. I mean, we've been in hotel evacuations for fires. We've been, you know, on strike lines, on picket lines. I think she's really made the Prairie region unique. I think that we're strongly organized, and a lot of the flavor you get and a lot of the activity in the Prairie is because Marianne put an effort into making sure we had the tools and resources to do that. Marianne is absolutely a Prairies PSAC member. She shows pride and she promotes the Prairies. This woman is just absolutely 100. The 3 provinces are in her.
Marianne, you're a true friend. We've gone through some hard times together. Whether it's my divorce, whether it's the loss of your parents, the loss of our dear friend Howard, sharing a glass of vodka together to celebrate those wonderful lifetime friendships that we have and that we've lost. But you always remind me to bring it back, that we have to have family, we have to have community, and none of this matters if we don't have any of that. And to never forget to join a rally, ever. And I can't believe it's been 2 decades. It sounds so long ago, but it seems like just yesterday that I got one of my best friends introduced into my life because of the union.
I think that the Prairies are going to be in good hands with the people she's touched. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna suck. Like, I do really want to thank Marianne, and thank you, Marianne, for your time and your service and your generosity of your time.
I know that this is not goodbye, it is till we see each other again, because I cannot see you not being active, not taking on various fights within your community, and still being active. So until we see each other on the next picket line.
It doesn't matter if it's the 3 of us sitting around a fire pit with a bag of baked Cheetos, or trying to get out of a chair in Mont Tremblant. Take everything in good fun, and yeah, just support each other when times are tough. And she's been there, and she'll continue to be there, just like I'll continue to be there for her.
I thank Marianne for all of the mentoring and arguing and support that she's given me over the years, and I wish her the very, very best retirement, because I think retirement is the best thing that could ever happen to a working person.
She would drop anything that she was doing to go help the members, and I think that's the message I want to send to her, is to say thank you. Out of anything, the union has given me one of my best friends.
I thank her for all the work that she's done for me and my local and the members I represent, and that I love her and I'll miss her, and she better not stay away for too long and come visit and come join a rally with me. And thanks from my kid too, because I know Jaylyn will miss you and she'll always think of you as a queen.